let's start part 2, which I call a Slavian calendar. Calendar of the earth, Slavian rites, yes, rituals. I said before, for Slavian tribals, circle of life is our altar, stone, yes, for us, yes, which is foundation of understanding how nature forces work. How do we understand our mother earth and finally ourselves? Yeah, it's names of gods which we gave in the myths. Yes, it's only code names. Yeah, which show how work in nature. Because some people doesn't understand. Kids doesn't understand what we're speaking about minus plus, you know, and when they connected and we have thunder. Yeah, what about he talking? When we created myths, yes, and we created names. We call it because we wanted to understand how work in nature, how work in everything. That I see gods like that. Yeah, how physics, nature's forces which acting on us, and then we have choose how we feel, what we do. Yeah, make sense?
Jako ten kalendář je de facto o tom, jak na nás působí příroda, co jakoby s náma dělá fyzicky během toho celého roku.
That is That is why we Slavic tribes act in connection with our Slavic calendar. Now, I will explain rites in Slavian calendar and how they work. Then you understand what's mean this. But I know you know it. But I say, and you will see. We have circle of life, our altar, what I show you. Yeah? We Slavian have 4 important holidays. Yeah? Solar solstices and equinox. Yeah? We have, yes, spring and autumn, winter and summer.
4 jako nejdůležitější svátky: slunovraty a rovnodennosti, jarní, podzimní.
Okay. And for intermediate holidays, yes?
A mají tam ještě takový prostřední svátky, které jsou mezi těma slunovratama, mezi těma rovnodenostmi.
Yeah. Because you see, we have 4 quarters, yeah, periods, yeah, but these holidays, intermediate, they have zadanie. Mają zadanie. Tasks. Oh, they have tasks. Yes. To prepare us global changes. You know what's happening with our hormones in these important days. Yeah, and that they have tasks. Prepare us. Make next step to another, you know, period.
Ty mezi svátky nás mají připravit na tu důležitou změnu těch slunovratů, těch rovnodeností, těch 4.
Okay. We Slavian have 4 important holidays and intermediate holidays, which graphically shows us a star with 8 arms. You see stars? When we connect, we have star. It's not Bethlehem star, but it's 8-armed star. For a moment, I will speak about this first important global changing holiday, which called Karol, yeah, calendar. Szczodre gody.
Štědré hody.
Szczodre hody.
Nazývají to štědré hody.
In Julian calendar, yeah, because we have Julian calendar from Julius Caesar, and we have 23rd December, we start in this holiday, yeah? Then sun stay 3 days, yeah? We say dying, old sun.
Ten svátek začíná 23. prosince a to slunce stojí jakoby ve stejné pozici pro 3 dny, proto říká, že jakoby umírá.
Then a global transformation begins, because we start for a moment new cycle of our life. A transitions to a new space and a new time. This is the time when the sun is darkest. Yes, you ask about this Mara period. where in a moment a new sun will be born, because from 25th, yes, start moving, yes, and that we call the new sun born, yeah, was born. Absolutely, revival of everything.
Jo, a tím vzniká takový znovu vznik všeho, takový obrození. To slunce se znova začne vracet, takže nový začátek, takže i nový rok jako začíná.
Here old circle of life has end and new circle begins. In Slavic faith, only here, once a year, can we start all over again. From beginning.
Takový Silvestr.
Remember, please, this holiday has nothing to do with the birth of Jesus. But we can call it if you wish, yes? That's why we should prepare well for this holiday. Because when later we go in this new space, we will feel it is coming, yes? It's coming global change. We change something in our life.
Jo, je potřeba se dobře nachystat před tou změnou, protože potom už přijde jako něco nového, takže se na to nachystat.
Every year it is happened, yeah? But not when someone tells us in TV. Yeah? We have, we celebrate the 1st day September, yeah? How it's called? Sylvester.
Silvestr.
Yeah, New Year, yeah? In TV they say that it's for you New Year. It's not
Vlastně
true.
nám řekl, aby jsme slavili přesně 1.
No.
ledna, Silvestr, ale jako nemá to žádný význam v té přírodě, jako tady ten den zrovna má kvůli tomu slunu.
In this holiday calendar, yeah, Slavian tribes singing on 7 poles, on 8 winds, song. In Slavian culture, we understand this song like 7 mind chakras and 8 rites, yes? It's our altar, stone. When we keep this plan, our life will be alright. Will be super, we will feel super, will be progress forward always. Okay, my hand. Where in a moment a new sun will be born, yes? Absolute revival of everything, yes? And we understand this 7 mind chakras and 8 rites. What mean chakras? We know, yeah, from yoga, from everywhere. And we know it, but rituals, yeah. Here we have in Polish word obrzęd. Right, it's mean ritual, obrzęd. That our language is really old, yeah, we have main part this word, rzędzić, which means to put order, clean up in our life. How I said graphically, those rites create an 8-pointed star, yes? How I show. Which is carried by carolers, yeah, on a stick. People which, go on this holiday and invite your home. Yeah? This star, they keep on the stick, yeah? It's not Bethlehem star.
The Czech people have the same tradition that some young people take a star on a stick.
It's not Bethlehem star.
I haven't seen this star here.
Yesterday,
I'm not sure.
Okay, and it's not Bethlehem star. This is used by many young religion to manipulate us. This star is the circle. These are our Slavic principles, the whole spectrum. I think this is spectrum rules of Mother Earth, guardians. I can add about my friend. She's a writer. Yes, she came after 20 years. She came back to Poland after 20 years, which she spent in Canada, with Indians, and they told her, you should go back to your family, to Poland, because Slavian people are guardians of the earth, and you should remember them. And she came back.
Říkala kamarádce, která se vlastně po 20 letech vrátila do Polska, ona žila tu dobu v Kanadě s indiánama, učila se od nich. A ty indiáni, že jo, ty lidi, co tam žijou celý svůj život, taky prostě říkala, aby se vrátila do své země. že ona má jako být strážce ty svý kultury a vrátit se ke svým kořenům.
Put simply, all names God's rights. Yeah, this is nothing else like knowledge transmitted to us in simply way. We don't need huge books, yes, to understand this. If someone explain us, that is the point of
Je
view.
to prostě celkem jednoduchý systém, na který nepotřebují žádný velký návody a 100 knížek, ale prostě podle přírody, podle jednoho.
In Slavian calendar, today we have 7,527 years, not 2019. 7,527.
Myslím,
Yeah.
520.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Podle toho kalendáře už máme, nemáme rok 2019.
From the feast on the temple of the light. It's in Vedas. It was in Vedas. But in Julian calendar, how I said, we have 2019. Yes. So
what happened at the beginning of Slavian calendar?
Slavian calendar based on really important things which happened, yes, in the past, yes, which deserve to remember, remember, yeah. And for in Vedas we have writing something happened, was a huge war, whereas writing is wrote in the Mahabharata, yeah. When we writing about flying city which fought, yes, and we count our calendar for us important things what's happened in globally, yeah, in the earth, and for us we have writing in Vedas. It was from the start piece on the temple of life. Yeah, we have in Vedas writing like that, and from then we reading as Jews has 5,200 something because they have from the potop, flooding, yeah, from flooding they counted, yeah, and now we see we are older than some culture. Okay, that I speaking by the Julian calendar because we exist in this system at this moment. So, 25th and 25th December, yeah, by Julian calendar, sun stay, yes, dying all cycle and start new cycle and reborn this sun. Here, all cycle of life has end and new cycles begins. Then a carol star, which I show you, is carried by young boy, not by accident. This young man symbolizes the birth of a new cycle because she's young, yes, and is symbol of new life, yeah. That old man can carry carol star because old man doesn't start new life; he finish life for a moment, yes.
Takže jako během těch svátků vlastně nosí tu vlajku takhle z toho celého cyklu, tak nosí mladý kluk, protože představuje nový život. Nemůže to nosit někdo starý, protože to nepředstavuje nový život.
And it's simply to explain to kids, yes, because they remember, oh, young man, yes, and they thinking about it's something new. Yeah? This boy and carolers with him are dressed as animals, yeah, and people ask why, yeah. For example, as a bear, as a goat, because in this time what we have above on the sky, we have in December above our heads constellations. Yes, Capricorn constellations and small and great birds. Yeah, that they were. They are symbols of those constellations. Look.
So they bring the animals also with them, or no?
They dress it.
On skies with masks.
Jo, takže oni se oblečou za ty různé zvířata, za kozu, za medvěda, kozoroha, protože to právě na obloze, jako ty hvězdy. Jsou hvězdy.
And that is simply knowledge, yes? And that we have myths, and it's simply knowledge. We don't need book. We're watching this, yeah? When we are in this system. From 23rd December in men, the channels open. Our channels open in December. Energy In a woman, not, because she has a different cycle. At this time, streams of energy for us men from above, to the man. Because he is light, an element of fire, color red. Red for us is sun, earth, gods. Ancestors, give him answers and things.
Takže v té době se otevírá vlastně
First chakra.
jakoby, ta čakra, nebo prostě tady nahoře na hlavě ta energie jako mužů, takže oni získávají energii jednoduše sem jakoby dávka těch hormonů, mají otevřenou mysl k různým otázkám a získávají energii z nebe.
And they give him, answers how to survive next year. Yeah, he start make plans on next year, next cycle for families.
Plánuje na další rok, přichází tam
And then man is stronger, after this Mara period. Then smart woman is inspiration, She pulls everything out of him, means knowledge. She helps him understand something. She gives him thought. She will praise him, you are amazing, you are good. But he's worth something.
Ta žena ho jakoby podporuje doma.
He boosts with energy. If she doesn't do it, she will be foolish and tell him you are wrong, you have stupid dreams. Then she close him.
Jo, a když ho ta žena nepodpoří a de facto ho zhodí, tak v něm uzavře tu energii, jakoby ten zdroj, který on je zrovna napojen.
She quenches his energy for the whole year. She lock him on next cycle. Then his channel of energy within next days will be closed. Then other tasks await him. There are other influences and forces that act on him. It will be in over because it's too much to say about it. Summary. This holiday, Carlo, Kolenda, Szczodre Gody, this holiday doesn't last one day, but almost 12 days. This is the birthday of the road, god for the Slavian tribals, for source. Above our head is a constellation of Capricorn and small and great bear. It's summary. We spend these holidays with family, but not with anyone from outside. Church show us we've got to take someone, from outside. No. Because, you wanna translate?
Yeah, maybe. Takže tady ty jakoby, svátky trvají po 12 dnů a oni v té době je to vlastně oslava toho zrození, jakoby toho zdroje. A v té době oni se jakoby slízají s rodinou, ale už nepřivítávají nikoho nového, protože oni potřebují být jakoby pohromadě. Nikdo nový jako, tam jako nikoho nepouští. Od 23. Since 23rd.
Yes,
right?
23rd. Yeah, because we call it Vigilia, Carol Day, holiday.
Okay,
When we family we prepare meal, everything. We call it Kolenda, and then we spend only with family. Because it's our cycle of family.
So 3 days and then after...
And after we can, invite family. After those 3 days, because I explain why. Then the host of the family talks about plans for the next year, because his chakra is open. His family listen, and then everyone agreed those plans or discuss about it. Until there is anonymity, Anonymity, jednomyślność.
I see, but then the host of the family?
Host family is głowa rodziny.
Okay, hlava rodiny, okay. Jo, jasně, no. Takže, but that's the man, right?
Yeah.
No a potom ten muž, co má ty skvělý nápady, tak mluví o těch plánech na ten příští rok, jako co by chtěl udělat a tak dále. A oni se všichni musí domluvit, že s tím souhlasí. Prostě, když jeden nesouhlasí, tak není domluveno, takže musí se jakoby domluvit na tom plánu.
His family listened and then everyone agreed those plans or discuss about it, yes? Until there is anonymity. Dopóki nie będzie jednomyślności.
Pokud nemá
There must be respect and anonymity, jednomyślność. Otherwise, it will not be okay. We can't say family plans outside because it is our circle of family. This is our energy.
Okay, I have a question. What is the definition of family? I know it looks simple, but is it, parents, their children, and...
Yes, close. You have wife and children. It's your circle, not your father.
Okay, and
Okay, so not grandmas.
No, later. After
for
this,
example, if my child have a husband or wife, is
Yes.
it still my family or not? Or this guy?
no, only your wife, yes, and your kids sitting with you in home on these 3 days. Because after you can take your father, mother, because they have their own circle of life. They have their own circle of family. It's your decision, it's your family. That before you're speaking with everyone, you're speaking with your family. Your family, close family, is your wife and your kids in your home.
Okay,
It's
and
important.
if my kids have their own kids, so we need to put together.
If they are younger, it's normally they are with you. But if they don't live in with you, yeah, it's they circle.
Okay.
They have their own
They
circle.
separate.
It's not your Prava? It's not your case. Yeah, what they doing? Yeah, business. It's not your business. You know. And after these 3 days, then you can take your mother and your wife. Yeah. And most people speaking about it. Why? It's not her business. Why she talking, yes, about our plans with us, and she's in opposite non-stop. Yeah? And then you have an order in home.
You want to say that it's good reason for us, like a slogan, that after
These 3 days,
we
Wednesday,
should
son.
sit together with my wife.
Yes.
children,
Which
to
people which
discuss
living with you
what's
in
the
your home.
direction for us,
Yeah.
what we want to do in this year.
Yes, yeah. And outside you can inform your family, yeah, about these plans. But if you wanna create something, yes, it's your energy, because this is only in your home. This energy. If you wanna develop your family, develop yourself, you need to keep this energy. Because when I said to everyone, I do this, I do this, I do this, and nothing happened later. And why? But he did it. Why? Because I said him. And I lost this energy outside, you know. That acting this. Yeah.
This circle with the family that you do during 3 days between 21st and
Yes. Then stay sun, yes, on the sky, dying old cycle.
The channel is open.
Yes, it's open, yes, 3 days. No, it's open on next cycle. Not only 3 days, but these 3 days are important for family, which living with you in your home, yes?
This new growth circle, for example, for me, it starts when I have a partner or also children.
Yes. If you live with your parents, yes, you have still circle with your parents because you live with them.
If you don't live with them.
And if I don't live with my parents, and I have a partner but with
You-
no children, it's
So you need to
It's your separate family unit.
Yeah, it's looking like that, yes.
So then you will not meet your parents during this time.
If you wanna create new family, yeah, you can,
Yeah.
you know, yes, discuss with your partner, yeah.
You can
You are inspiration, remember.
What should we do?
And then she will be acting, yes, exactly.
Maybe I could advise you something.
We care about this energy and plans because we can lose it. Yeah,
It's your choice, but you have only one.
exactly. And we have, now we have, yeah.
Knowledge is from Verna, for instance, about
Yeah, for a moment everything I explained and you will understand because you know this altar, this stone in all, yes, show us everything, yes, how it's looking because in separate parts, like people learn history, part history of this, part history of this, but
Not
later,
picture.
picture, it's happened in, you know, in the same time, they doesn't know about it. And when I record movies about history for people and I connect those, what's happened in the same time, they are, really it's happening at the same time. Ah, now I understand what's happened.
Higher level and then we can see.
Yes, exactly. Now we come into first step, intermediate which prepare us to next period later. Yeah. Here we open first and second chakra. Here we call it, in Polish, teaching Velesa, Week of Veles. Yeah. It's around February, yeah, beginning March. Then winter gone, almost gone, and earth slowly wake up. Yes, that we call Veles. Veles is in Greek Hades. Yeah, it means Lord of the ground, underground. That we call it this force. Yes, from underground we call it Veles. Two myths. Yes, to explain why is connected this holiday intermediate. Why is connected with ground? Yeah, not heaven, but with ground, with earth.
No, tak,
Veles because
or I don't know, is it needed? Mám to správně. Oh, okay. Takže teďka jsme se pošoupli na ten mezisvátek před tím slunovratem a rovnodenností a je to vždycky kolem 9. února a oni tomu říkají Veles, right?
yes, Veles.
Oni tomu říkají Veles a
It's
je
similar like
to
Hades.
jakoby spánek od světí.
Yeah.
Which chakra was this one?
Still, we open one and second chakra.
Jo, teďka
Because
se
look,
otevírá
it's
ten
this
druhá
first
čakra.
period, yes, between you know, wake up women's endocrine system. Yeah, these first chakras.
Jo.
Let's open this one.
Jo, takže jsme pořád jako v té mužské energii, jakoby kde máme mužské energie, jako v tady části.
And then women open one and fifth chakra like inspiration, yeah, because she's thinking and show him chooses, yeah.
Also to for women.
Yeah.
Jo, a žena
Yeah,
se
that
otevírá
is
taky první a druhá čakra, aby mohla dát tu inspiraci.
But this time is important for men because they are stronger. Endocrine systems start working on higher level.
No, but it will be až
Later, women, technically.
přibližně, ono to podle lunárního kalendáře. Jo, to je kolem, on tam má it's around, tady len 9. až 15. No, prostě to se jako každý...
The winter is gone, and you know we have snow, yes, and wake up nature, yes, slowly.
The first and second chakra is opening all the time.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that is next step because we call this intermediate holiday we call to economic year starting here because everything starting grow. Yeah, why?
Já jsem jakoby ekonomický rok, protože jakoby plodiny začínají růst ze země.
That's why we call this god of the underground Veles, yeah, like Hades from the underground, because when we sow the grain, it grows out from the ground, everything, yes? And everything, like flowers and the plants, grow up from underground. That is, in myths, were created name of Veles, because it simply remember Veles, yeah? Here I would like add, for Slavian tribes, the world was created according to three principles, according to order, harmony and beauty. Okay. In Slavian tradition, this is female power, because it's filled with air. Ground is in earth. And Veles, like today, is intermediate holiday connected with earth, Mother Earth. Yeah? This Holy Ghost, the foundation on which all this is built, yeah? It's our Slavian traditions. Female power, because it's from the ground, yes? Everything will grow up.
Even though it's still here like shown
Here.
males?
Here.
Yes, but this is still men?
Yeah, but we connected this time with Earth, this intermediate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jako pro mě tady máme to trošku matoucí pro mě teda, protože jsem si myslela, že ta ženské energie jako začíná až tady o té rovnodennosti, ale ono prostě už říká, že je to tam spojeno s tou zemí. Takže už tam jako nastupuje i nějaká ženská energie, což mluvil o pořádku, harmonii a o kráse.
Yes, exactly.
Jo.
Today, that I'm speaking today, about basic meanings, because it's really huge, topic to speak everything by details. So, time between Carol, yes, holiday, and week of Veres, it is subconscious program, when the man thinking about the works, etc. Then the man's energy awakes completely and works. Next, around 25th March, we have first spring full moon and spring equinox will come, and then female hormones will wake up. Then,
no a potom se dostáváme vlastně k tomu prvnímu, rovnodennosti, kde začíná opravdu ožívat ženská energie.
Then the female endocrine system is activated. Everything starts to shine. Yes, that's this right ritual we call Yaregody, because shining. For people which see colors, yes, in the nature, they see how everything is shining. We call it Yaregody, spring festivities.
Jako
Yeah?
festival, svátky.
Because everything wake up.
Všechno se jako aktivuje, že jo, začne být jaro, takže to i s tím ekologicky daný, že všechno začne kvést, růst, zářit, krásně.
When women in all ages, even old women, exude pheromones, yeah? And then pupils are enlarged in women's and men's try to catch them.
No a to samozřejmě napad po ženských, protože jako produkují prej i víc nějakých
hormones and pheromones, and they, like animals, yes, like nature. Then they start create, new relations between female and male aspect.
Like cats in March.
Exactly. The same like in nature, exactly. When coming spring, female and male aspects are trying to connect. Everything awakeness in nature and connect in unity to create soon new life. And humans do it the same. Simply because we live in our Mother Earth with all day.
Jo, takže vlastně muži i ženy jsou vlastně, jako by se dalo říct, že se snaží jakoby splynout jedno, aby potom mohli vytvořit ten nový život.
From the spring equinox, there is such a hormonal state that the heartbeat begins to beat more faster, opens up, attractions begins, yes. For example, in this rite, around fire, yes, when women and men dancing, yeah, we have two circles, not one, two. Korowody, we call it, kręgi, circles. Ne? Okay.
Jo, no, oni vlastně během toho svátku vytvoří dva kruhy. Ten vnější kruh je složen jako bez mužů, který se drží za ruce, a vevnitř jsou ženy a oni jdou proti sobě. Jako opposite, jakoby druhou stranou a vlastně takhle tam chodí jako
ladies to the left, men to the right, yes. That I have to the right color brought on my wallet. Yeah, and they are connected. They have contact by eyes and hands. They look in balance, but not like in disco, you having contact. Yeah? Like in system, this mechanical rhythm, boops, oops, oops. No, they watching them, yes? young boys, you know, are love, hello with love, yeah, yeah, because ladies are attraction, yes.
No a oni vlastně jdou v tom kruhu, tak to není o tom, že by šli na nějakou pár.
Yeah, they don't think about second person, about themselves. They're thinking about pleasure only, and later they forgot about, you know, it's important when you choose someone. Yes.
Na nějakou party, kdyby se vlastně tedy vůbec nevnímali, ale jde o to, že oni se na sebe dívají, dívají se do očí. Je to propojené vlastně. Is there's already the fourth chakra or
Fifth and fourth chakra.
Okay, takže se tam aktivuje třetí a čtvrtá čakra a vlastně, že jo, ty můžeš se do nich zamilovat.
Then fifth and fourth chakra are open. Yes, are open. They resonate with red color of sun. Yes. When men and women stand face to face and they feel warm in these chakras, energy waves coming and we feel like in heaven. Yeah.
No, že se tam prostě zvyšuje ta energie až čtvrtou čakru a jim to velmi příjemné.
Here I would like say add interesting fact. In tradition Slavian in the East, on today, has survived one right. When a lady was sitting at home, old women by force pushed her outside, yes, from the home on celebrations.
No a když některé ženy seděly doma a něco tam dělali, tak chlapi snažili se vytáhnout ven z toho baráku, aby tam nebyli, protože věděli, že jako je tady...
Maybe she meets someone, yeah? And she will be happy. Because they knew that such miracles only happen here. It is spring now, yes?
No, že ty zázraky se dělají tady v tu dobu, takže je vyháněli ven, aby se nikoho
Unfortunately, but today all biorhythms are chaos, but natural biorhythm is gone. Let's think about it, please, because it's important. Next, after activation fifth and fourth chakra, everything was awake, yes? We are in heaven. We have around now 10 Mai. We have 10 Mai. May, yeah, we have 10 May, it's around 10th May. Because, you know, I'm using this calendar, Julian calendar, speaking about dates, but for our Slavian calendar, it doesn't matter because we watch in nature, yeah, we feel when go on the field, when find love, yes, and make kids or something, we feel it, yes. And that is around 10 May. We have a holiday of Yarovit. Yarovit is name of sun. Sun is really close, yes. Everything almost burning, and grow up, yes. Our mother born for us everything, yes.
A tady už se dostáváme k tomu dalšímu mezisvátku. Je to vždycky kolem 10. května a je to vlastně...
We hold on this here, yeah?
Jo, v té době, kdy jako zem má nejvíc jakoby sluníčka, máme hodně energie a vlastně ta zem už nám dává jako plodiny, takže je takový jako úrodný.
Yeah, and here our energies are synchronized. And here we have middle this period when men understand women and... Okay, and this time, yeah, this holiday of the sun, Yarovit, son of heaven, Yarovit, in nature everything working, yes? During this holiday, clairvoyance take place, yes? Some people, if they started this year correct, yes, they see future in the dreams or something, yes? Everything in nature shines, yeah? Holidays of Yarovit prepare us to summer solstice, Kupala night, which will be global change again in our endocrine system, because our men's endocrine system for moment will be on low level.
Aha, a to zase jakoby nás má připravit k té změně té rovnodennosti, protože jsme v květnu, takže ty u mužů začne zase poklesat jakoby ta aktivita v tom endokrinním systému a i ty hormony u toho může budou. Takže to je zase příprava na ten další svátek.
And during this holiday, Jarovic, yes, fairs, competitions were held, yes, fights, yes, men shows, look, take me, yes, choose me because I am stronger, yeah, they show like, animals, yes, they show how they're stronger, yeah, body language, exactly.
A v tadyhle v tom svátku, vlastně v tom květnu muži ukazují svoji sílu, takže tam často byly různé nějaké souboje a kde by se jako mohli ukázat před těmi ženami. Že jsou jako prostě kingové a že by se je měli vybrat, protože oni jsou ty silné zrovna v tom období.
And in this time we collect herbs, yes? It's good time because everything new grow up from our mother.
Jo, a v té době taky sbíráme bylinky, protože všechno má jakoby velkou sílu.
Now we come to the summer solstice, which is here, around 24 June. Yeah.
Kolem 20. až 24. června.
Yeah. And we call it Kupala night. Yes, some people know it in the West. Sobutka. Yeah. In Kupala night, the energy of man and woman synchronizes. Yeah. How we see here is really when stars here synchronize. Here is on the really top level because for a moment man's going down.
Takže tady na tom letním slunovratu ta mužská a ženská energie se vlastně nějakým způsobem synchronizuje, protože ta mužská už zase upadá dolů. Takže tady jsou jakoby na podobný úrovni.
All male and female nature shines equally with full power, and nature dies and reborn. That we give gifts, yeah, in our rituals. We give food, milk, honey. Yeah.
Jo, a to je vlastně i to období, kde že se jakoby dávaly dárky, ale je to období sklizně, protože...
Yeah, but we give gifts because we share meal with gods, and fire move this food to the gods. Yeah. And we call him Svarozit, fire. Then the son of the Sparrow, male aspect.
Kde jakoby posílá energii nahoru. I don't think so. You burn food, right? You don't burn.
Yes, we brought food to the. Yes, we eat together in the circle, but we put for gods too.
Okay,
we share meal with them.
Když jakoby sdílí to jídlo spolu, tak ho jí, ale i ho dávají do toho ohně, že ho jakoby chtějí poslat nahoru.
Okay. Women grow like Earth's energy, yeah? Especially when she chooses a man during the spring equinox. When she chooses men here, yes, now they consume, yeah?
Takže při té rovnodennosti, kdy se vlastně vybere toho muže ta žena, tak tady v tom slunovratu, rovnodennosti, tak tady ženská energie tady vidíte, že jakoby začíná převažovat, takže ona má velkou energii. Tím pádem oni třeba jakoby počnou dítě.
Is this time when they can, take Mary, yeah, or something?
Jo, anebo se může třeba přijít,
Yeah. It's, for example, it's one right here. When she chose a man during Kupala night, she offered him a beech twig. Břozovou gałązkę.
Jo. A když ona si tam jakoby toho muže vybere, opravdu, že jako s ním chce být, tak mu nabídne březový proutek.
As a virgin symbol.
Jako symbol panenství.
Exactly. If he chooses her during this holiday, yeah. If he chooses her too, nobody can stone them. Nobody. And the old people, yes, grandparents, they knew about it, and they closed eyes on this holiday. They gave them permission, yeah, to create new family.
A vlastně tím, že si tam ta žena vybere nějakýho muže, nebo prostě jako ten proutek, že jo, proběhne, tak i ty rodiče jako ví, že během toho svátku se to jako děje, takže jako zavřou oči, že kdyby se něco večer dělo.
It's beautiful, yeah, not like today on the chat. But it's a second ritual here. If they jump through the fire together, they are considered marriage.
Yeah. No
They
a
don't
když
need prayers.
spolu přeskočí oheň během tady těch svátků, tak jsou považovány, že jsou jako oddané.
Because it's important, step, yeah? They jump through the fire together.
Jo.
She doesn't leave him. What happened? Someone jumped.
You did it?
My jsme spolu prošli pořady ulici.
Later, games and separations were invented, and how broken this balance system do it? Yes, held us far away from nature, and why people now are separate. Yes, they are foolish. Yeah, they don't think about second person, about themselves. They're thinking about pleasure only, and later they forgot about it's important when you choose someone. Yes. Okay. Current system. Yeah. In Kupalnocka, Kupala night, we have one circle, not two like in spring equinox. Yes, in separate women and men, which meet on the eyes and heart level. Yeah, here together because they are connected, and they dance in one korobor, yeah, in one kron, one circle. Horse is a Kupala night symbol. Horse.
A kůň je znakem tady té kupala, tohoto kupala večera.
Everything is white and bright. Yeah. Clairvoyant sees how everything burns. Someone who sees colors, yeah, in the nature. Now he see everything is red, burns. Yeah, nature burns. When Kupala night finish, after 4 days, everything dims, fell down.
A po těch 4 dnech všechno se jakoby sklidňuje. Tam je takový hřeb té energie, ale potom se to všechno začíná sklidňovat.
And we, men, yes, have endocrine system on low level.
No a potom už teda vlastně začíná u těch mužů ten endokrinní systém jakoby zpomalovat.
He found a girl, yes, a woman. He took Mary. He made kid, yeah, maybe. he achieved something, yes. And now he got think how build new house, yes, everything. And now he's on different level. That in Kupala night we should be happy, give new life, and have fun. Yeah? So. We came to the middle of the calendar, yeah? It's half calendar.
Jsme uprostřed teďka toho kalendáře.
Next intermediate holiday in July, which I spent in Praga last July. It was Pirun holiday. Pirun is god of the storms, because we have storms, yes? Thunders in July. And Perun is Slavian culture is a thunder god, błyskawica, pioruny. Perun, that's called Perun.
Ok, takže potom se dostáváme vlastně do července už a to je zase ten mezisvátek a říká se tomu svátek Perun.
Yeah. Here starting, we're thinking about earth because cereals grew, harvest time is coming, yes? And how that is feminine energy now, that here is blue. Yeah? How I said male hormones are on low level, ladies are blooming, for example. Maybe she's pregnant or took Mary in Kupala night, yes? Men, endocrine system, yes, goes down, but ladies blooming.
A tady jde zase do popředí ta ženská energie, protože možná je třeba těhotná nebo už má nějakého toho chlapa. A probíhají tam i ty sklizně, já jsem to řekla dřív, ale až tady probíhají ty sklizně, takže to takový...
That she blooming, yeah, she's happy.
Ale pro tu ženu, to je tam jako na vrcholu a u toho muže to jde dole, jak jsem říkala.
If not, if she isn't, if she doesn't took Mary, yeah, or she isn't pregnant, they have gained good strength. Oh, sorry. In week of Perun means last time in cycle demonstrate their strength. After this rite, men go back to their work and smart lady let him go. I'm talking about mental work exactly. Let him go, but it's mental.
Yeah. No ale jako v tom období během toho svátku, jak upadá ta mužská energie, tak ty chytré ženy toho muže nechají, když potřebuje někam odjet, něco udělat nějakou práci, tak ona ho jakoby nechá odejít, protože je vlastně chytrá a ví, že to může udělat.
He go into the field, yes, collect, yeah. And she helps him with balance, it's normal. Now we come to autumn equinox, around 21st September, like we have current time here together.
Jo, a teďka se dostáváme do toho jako čtvrtého v pořadí jakoby důležitého svátku, kde je rovnodennost. Kde je rovnodennost.
Exactly. And this holiday we call Mokosha Day because we have many names of Mother Earth, and we call her in Slavian tribals Mokosha, yeah, our Mother Earth. It's still feminine energy.
Je to oslava jako matky země, oni tomu říkají Mokosha. Den Mokosha.
And yes, like spring equinox, yeah. First day of autumn. Here all rituals are associated with earth and water. Yeah, we speak in with water, with earth, but in separate. Separate.
You mean like
yeah.
separate?
I would like to add all small holidays before Mokosha days are female holidays too here. Because in any regions you have many holidays, 4 holidays, and how you see this color symbolize female hormones, female holidays, because they are connected with earth, yes? Everything grew up, we collected, everything is connected with earth.
Jako během této svátku všechno je spojen se zemí, takže jakoby matkou zemí, to znamená i s tou ženou, jako samotnou, s tou ženskou energií.
We are grateful to our Mother Earth for food, yes? This is the time when we receive fruits, yes, from the ground, gifts from life, even. We should be grateful for everything, all the time, not only in this holiday, and especially on this holiday.
Yeah. Jako samozřejmě měli bychom být vděční za to, co máme, nebo to, co nám dá ta Matka Země, jakoby po celý rok, ale během tady toho slunovratu ještě víc bychom si toho měli vážit, protože ještě dochází jakoby plodí stromy, že jo, jakoby dojíždí jako se ten rok ty plodiny, takže v tu dobu bychom měli být vlastně nejvíc vděční za to, jako co máme.
Now I will tell you about an interesting ritual. In some Polish regions, people went outside with seeds and soil in hand and went to the field. Yeah, and this person thought about the last month and remembered what was good and what was wrong. It's self-analyze, yes, but you go in itself, yeah, and you take, seeds is any seed is of symbol your one thing, what's happened in the past, yes, in this cycle. What was good, what was wrong. When that person remembered, make the small hill, yeah, from the soil, and laid a seed there, yeah. One thing, one seed, she put all here on this small hill. After this rite, this person lit a candle on this hill.
Okay. I think
we say goodbye, yes, thank you for everything, thank you for good things, for wrong things, thank you. And you, in yoga, when we're thinking we want to create something good for someone, with good intention, we make light with light candle, yeah?
Okay, a během tady toho svátku, když se snaží vysvětlit, tak oni jakoby, každý jde sám jakoby za sebe, dělá se takovou kopičku z hlíny a do té zasadí semínko. A to je jako ta vděčnost za třeba za nějakou jednu věc, takže so they can make more holes, right?
Yes,
Or,
yes.
a tím, že
He
oni
has
tam
more
jakoby jedno
problems.
semínko, tak třeba jsem vděčný za svou třeba novou ženu, nebo za něco, co se mi jakoby stalo, nebo že nám zem dala úrodu. A nahoru zapíchnou svíčku, kterou zapálí. A tím jakoby projeví vděčnost vůči té zemi. Takže to můžu si udělat z hromádek, dát semínko, zapálit.
And second ritual was like that. Men, take the rope, yes, put on the twig on the trees, and he had this rope and walked around and spoke what was wrong, what was good. As long as he finished, this rope finished around the tree, and for a moment he lit the candle too there under this tree because he make autotherapy, yeah, self-analyze. Exactly. That autumn equinox rites help us understand our life, analyze it. Yes, if we do good, then we go to forward. Yes, then we can go. If you haven't, solutions or what's happened there, you doesn't understand what's happened, how you can develop, how you can go forward. Yes, you start in this moment.
No, je důležité jakoby pochopit sám sebe.
And last period, yes, for moment starting, yes, even almost from today, yeah, we call it Mara, yeah, period, where after autumn equinox is darkness until 25th December, yeah. Now we don't see sun every day, yeah. 7 o'clock is darkness, yeah, and we have, sun, yeah, on the sky, and it's darkness. It's our hormones are on low level, and we feel depressed.
Yeah.
Yes, depressed, and again we start using only our intellectual knowledge, yes, and men's do it something in home. They thinking about something, they writing, yes, they remember something, and ladies create something in home, yes. Nothing happen outside because it's darkness, yes, cold.
Okay. Takže
We
potom...
prepare to the winter. The first day we do it separate because it's self-analyze, yes, our life. You don't speak with someone about your problems. You're speaking with earth, yes, with trees,
Yeah.
with everything. Trees are important element of Slavian world that I said about it because they are for us scheme of world and all concepts. They connect us with gods, with ancestors, with our spiritual guides. So after through self-analysis, our life and family life, we will transform and we go forward. One more important information about rituals here. The first 3 days rituals for men and women are separate. Everyone does self-analysis separately, how I said before. Only after that they meet, for example, at a shared meal prepared by women. After this. When everyone finish, thinking about their problems, about what's happened, yes, they finish, they say goodbye, yes, now I can go forward, and they meet on the shared meal. Yeah?
So we speak about this intermediate? or
No,
still
no,
here? It's still-
about this period, because for a moment I say about
Okay.
last.
Takže ještě vlastně v té...
No, and how I said, after this holiday, Mokosha holiday, we go to the dark, which period we call Mara. Yes, here in our beliefs, we have next intermediate holiday, which we call Jadi, old men. Yes, something like that. In the West they call it Halloween. Yes.
No a
For us
pokud se
it's
teda
Jadi.
dostáváme
Yes.
k tomu mezi
It's
svátky.
around 25th October.
Jo, 24. až 25. října na západě slaví třeba Halloween, takže je to vlastně podobný svátek spojený s tím. A je to teda to období Mara.
And again, it's Venice holiday. Why? Because he is Lord of the underground. When we left our, people which died, yeah, on the ground. That again is Venice holiday.
Oh.
Yeah. We give gifts for ancestors, them, yeah. We lit candles, yes. We speak with ghosts, yeah, on the spirit level.
A zase je to spojen trošku i s tím, že třeba lidi můžou umírat tady v tom období, takže zapálou se svíčky, takže něco jako dušičky, já bych řekla. A třeba ty lidi mluví třeba s duchama, s ghost, jako s nějakýma jinýma dušema.
In Mara period, we have energy of the low level because it's darkness around. There is not UV light, yes, wind sun. Days are shorter than nights, everything, yeah. Our endocrine system working on minimum, yeah. Blood composition is different for shamans.
Takže v tom období Mára, tak tam je úplně ta naše jakoby nejnižší energie. Ten endokrinní systém je taky úplně na tom
It's really minimum, yeah.
Minimum. Yes.
And here, current cycle begins to die, yes. We finish for a moment.
A ten současný kruh, cyklus, jako ukončuje, umírá, prostě je tam konec.
Less light, so called depressive state. Yeah?
Jo, a je to spojené třeba s těma depresema. Je hlavně, je hlavně teda i málo toho sluníčka, málo UV jakoby záření, takže je to takový poklid.
And here we slowly start working our heads, intellectual work begins, for clairvoyant purple begins to dominate, yeah, red was on the summer, yeah, now it's purple, we know what's mean purple, yeah, love, reborn, yeah, dominate, the gift, reborn, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No a vlastně tady už začíná pomalu se ta, the energy grows a little bit or more intellectual?
No, intellectual. Slowly we again men's and we open field.
Okay. Aha, a pomalu vlastně předtím, než zase přijde ta mužská energie před tím novým rokem, tak muži zase pomalu začínají
slowly starting.
Ten intelekt.
Yeah, going up.
A jo, a je tam dominantní fialová barva. V tom létě tam byla ta červená, protože je to spojeno se snovinictvím. Fialová jako barva čakry.
Yes. The gift of God means, yeah. Slowly the head chakras are activated again, and here men read, write, learn, ladies create in home. So we have in this period knowledge, consciousness, mind. I would like ask, children conceived in the March are born during this period, yes, Mara period, because people ask the shaman, what happened with kids which are born here? Because when you make kids here, they was born here, yeah, with new cycle. And if here are born during this period, children conceived in March, born during this period, are mathematicians, constructors, geographers, painters, etc. These kids has more problems of intellectual level than the rest, in positive meaning. These trick minds, yes?
A vlastně děti, které se narodí tady v tom období, protože oni byli počaty někdy na tom jaře, v březnu, tak ty děti, co se rodí tady v tom období, tak je jako i dokázan vědecky, že mají takovou ostřejší jakoby přemýšlení, jsou to matematici, jsou to různé jakoby fyzikové, které jakoby mají intelektuální, not intellectual, right? Jsou to geografové, konstruktéři a podobně, ale mají problémy třeba na tom víc jako intelektuálním, maybe like a soft skills.
Yeah, because for them it's not simply life, because they have, rules, yes?
Okay,
and
jo,
they
jsou
live
to takový lidi, kteří vidí čísla, ale ne třeba už nějaký.
Yeah. For them it's not explanation like we today speaking, yeah, they want more, yeah, knowledge. Look, here was activated first and second chakra, that they thinking to much more than some people here. Okay.
Jo, protože v tom období byla vlastně aktivovaná první a druhá čakra.
Yeah, that they thinking more.
Bylo to jako by víc přemýšlí. Ty děti, co se narodí potom tady v té Mára.
Okay. If in this period we get divine knowledge, yes, and how we understand it, how we absorb it, and how clearly we will understand it, will be reborn again in next new cycle. And we will implement it in the next cycle, yes? We can make new plans, we find out something for family
A
on
tím,
next
že
year.
jsme vlastně pochopili celý ten cyklus, tak jsme vlastně schopen znovu začít ten život, znovu mít ty děti a vlastně pochopit celý ten koloběh té přírody a můžeme začít znovu a znovu plánovat.
Yes. How I said on the began in circle of life, yes, in Slavian Kolovrod, differences between people have no meaning here. Who is fool or intellectual, simply or smart? The role of each god in Slavian culture, physical strength, yes, how I said, can be explained on the basis of Navi, Yavi, Pravi on the spirit level, physic level, yes, here, and faith level. Yes, in any regions we call people the same gods, yes, we're using over names, yes, but we're speaking about the same. Krishna, Jesus, yes, in other regions. It's pravya, yeah, rules. Then we can imagine this power. Everything what I explained today, it is only one part of understanding circle of life, because we have circles of week, days, hours, yes, it's more. But it is simpler, yeah, when we're speaking about it like that. When you actually enter to this circle, to this system, it's already works. We don't need nothing more. If someone even help us understand this, yes, and we join to this, and later we don't think about it. It's automatically, yeah, going forward. It's always progress forward. Yeah. Thank you so much for everything. Chwała! Thank you so much.